in mastering the mind, one of the most important aspects is to be able to have a single pointed mind. A mind which wanders is a mind which is a weak mind. Yesterday we saw the 4 aspects. In that the first one was fickle. So the more the mind is restless, the more energy gets dissipated. With every thought that we think, we consume certain physical energy, certain amount of sugar in the body. Brain consumes maximum sugar in the body. More than 50 to 70% of the sugar which we take in is consumed by the brain. So every thought that we think takes up our physical energy, creates restlessness in the mind. So the more quantity of thoughts, more agitation of the mind. If we are able to reduce the quantity, the slower the mind, the better is our experience of anything. Not just a meditation or any other spiritual experience, but even enjoyment is better if the mind has slowed down. So there was a Sufi mystic called Meher Baba. And he used to say that fast mind is a sick mind. Mind which is psychologically fast, goes on chattering. So fast mind is a sick mind. Slow mind is a sound mind. The slower the thought flow, the better is our experience, the better grip on our own life, better is our response. But a still mind is a divine mind. So how to make that mind still so that we experience happiness as our nature? That which we are generally seeking outside, but which is my own nature, which is in my own mind, which I don't know. A peaceful mind is a happy mind. And a peaceful mind is the key for all success, creativity, objective decisions, any enjoyment, any aspect of life. If we see, a calm and a quiet mind is the most important requirement. So how to attain that? Suddenly to stop the thought flow is not possible. And it is not necessary also. What we have to learn is to be able to focus the mind and keep it steady in that. So the most beautiful way and simplest way to do it is through a method called japa. This is a method which is found across all cultures. Japa means repetition of a mantra. And we repeat the mantra from many diverse thoughts. The mind is given a field, restricted field. Let us say you are doing japa of Om Namah Shivaya. So yesterday we saw that mind is made up of name and form, nama and rupa. So one form, let us say of Lord Shiva. If you believe in the form of the Lord, then form of Shiva. If you believe in the formless, just visualize a circle of light. So the mind is, the wandering of the mind is arrested to that circle of light or to the form. Anytime the mind wanders, we bring it back to the form. And as we visualize the form, after some time we start chanting the mantra. And this mala helps us to be focused. It helps us to be integrated. Because with the hands, I am moving the beads. With the heart, I feel the love or devotion for the Supreme. And with the head, I think of the meaning. With the speech, I am chanting. So the head, the heart, the hands, speech, everything is trained to be in one place. A very simple method, but not only it will improve concentration in our life, but also increase purity in our heart. More and more one feels connected to a higher source. So all energy, inspiration, enthusiasm, whatever we require to achieve great things in life, we derive from that source. Hence today we will see in a few minutes what is this japa, how to do it, and then we will practice. So japa is repetition of a mantra constantly so that the mind doesn't wander. Holding on to a single chain of thought is visualization, and holding on to a single thought is japa. So in visualization you hold on, so you see the form of the Lord, you see the jata, you see the Ganga, you see the snake. So all thoughts related to Lord Shiva. So any support you can take. I am giving you example of Shiva. You may say anything else also. And restrict the mind only to that. So that is visualization. And whatever you visualize deeply, that gets into the mind. So what does Shiva mean? Shiva means that which is auspicious, that which is positive, that which is consciousness, that which is pure. So when I say Om Namah Shivaya, literal meaning is my salutations to Shiva. I surrender to Shiva. But what it means is I am invoking this in my life. Positivity, purity, consciousness, all that I am invoking auspiciousness into my life. So the mind, more and more that message is emphasized, goes deep into the subconscious mind. Shiva stands for fearlessness. Shiva stands for peace and balance. Shiva stands for being able to remain equanimous in spite of all contradictions in life. He has a Ganga on the head and the third eye. So fire and water remain together in Shiva. He has a snake, and the Vahan of Ganesh Ji is a mouse. They both are enemies. His vehicle, Shivji's vehicle is Nandi, the bull, and Parvati's vehicle is a tiger. Again, both are enemies. But if you see, in presence of Shiva, everything is peaceful. All contrary forces remain, but they don't create turbulence. So Shiva represents many such things. So the more one visualizes the form, these ideals go into the mind. And when these ideals go into the mind, the person transforms. So one is visualization, hold on to one chain of thought, one line of thinking. And then come to one thought. So from many diverse thoughts to a selected area where I think only about a few, then come to one. And as I keep repeating that one, so we use the mala for that japa. This mala is not just kept for counting. Counting is a certain discipline so that we train our mind. But mala is also a very important aspect to make us aware that when the mind has wandered away, and bring it back quickly. Otherwise we are not even aware that mind has wandered away. So how do I use this mala? I am giving you two methods. The traditional method is this, that hold it on your ring finger. Touch your thumb to the tip of the ring finger and close it. So now this will become a closed loop. So the mala cannot fall. And with this middle finger, you rotate the beads inwards. Like this. Looks inside. Idea of rotating the beads inward is to suggest to the mind that turn within. Enough and more time we spend looking outside. Now look within. So when we turn the beads this way, with every mantra we chant, turn the bead. Don't keep turning the bead and mind keep wandering anywhere. Only after the mantra is chanted, turn the bead. So either the mala will stop if your mind has wandered, or the moment the mind has wandered away, this mala will bring you back to that mantra. So this is one method of holding the mala. If you find this difficult, then hold it on your middle finger. And with the thumb, bend your 3 fingers so that the mala doesn't fall. And with the thumb you move it. That way it moves. This finger is kept out. This is the finger of the ego. So this finger is always kept out in japa, symbolizing that we must surrender. Let the ego not come in the way. So leaving that finger out, you can do it this way also. Whichever one you feel comfortable with, use that method. Literally, japa means that which, by repeating which, we go beyond agitations of the mind and the cycle of birth and death. Jakaro janma vicheda, pakaro papa nashaka. So agitations of the mind is what we call as sin or papa. And because we have desires, more and more desires mean we may have to take more and more births. Because every desire is not fulfilled in the same birth. So that by the help of which we cross over these two, the cycle of birth and death and the agitation of the mind, that is called as japa. And mantra means by reflecting which we make our mind pure and positive. Manana trayate. So today we are going to use Om Namah Shivaya and learn how to do this japa. Now if you come to the last bead, actually in this mala you have this to wear. You can even wear it in your hand. Whenever you want to do japa, you can remove it, and it's a very short mala, so you can finish it also quickly. This is an adjustable strap actually. You can remove a bead and adjust it to your size. This is meant for that. But we will use this as a meru. Meru meaning the symbol of the Lord. So even if you don't have an altar or anything in front of you, you know that this is the symbol of the Lord. So we always begin by surrendering to the Lord. So the symbolic action for that is we touch the meru to the eyes and to the heart and say that, Lord, I surrender to you. May your grace be there with me to keep the mind single pointed. And then we start the japa. When you come to the last bead, we don't cross and again start from the first, because Meru is a symbol of the Lord, symbolizing that there is nothing greater than Him, so nobody can surpass Him, cross Him. So we turn the last bead, turn the mala, hold the last bead, turn the mala, and again start from there. So we don't cross over. So if this is the last bead, one has come here. Now between the 2 fingers when you hold, with the thumb, you can just turn over the mala and then start again. This will also keep us awake and alert. Otherwise, mechanically the mind can keep doing this. Mala is going on one side, mind is going on the other side. So let us start. First few basic instructions, then we start the japa. You can switch off these lights. Just leave the back and just on. All these white tube lights you can switch off in the front. Those 3. Sit erect. The head, the neck and the spine in a straight line. Close your eyes gently. Relax your shoulders. Your hands can be in your lap or on your knees, palms facing the sky. Come to a comfortable posture. Suggest to your mind that for the next 20 minutes I am steady and still without any movement. Mentally tell yourself that for the next 20 minutes I am steady and still without any movement. Except breathing, let there be no other movement. Second auto-suggestion. I am alert, awake and quiet. I am alert, awake and quiet. A still body is necessary for a still mind. Hence the first auto-suggestion. And whenever we become quiet, we go to sleep. To avoid that is the second suggestion. Posture is the first step, second auto-suggestion. Third, be aware of simple happenings around you. Various sounds, gentle breeze, the feel of the carpet. Just pay attention to whatever is happening around you. If you hear the bird chirping, just hear the bird. Don't try to analyze which is the bird, what is the sound. It is just to be aware. Be aware of your body, from the head to the toes. Feel each and every part of your body as though you are looking at some other object. This body is only a tool given to us. So as we say the part of the body, just be aware of that part of the body. As though you are watching your own body from the top. Be aware of your head. Top and the back portion of the head, the face, the neck, shoulders, the chest, stomach, navel, the hips, be aware of your both shoulder joints, the elbows, the wrists, palms, each and every finger and the thumbs. Draw your attention to your back, upper back, lower back. Be aware of your thighs, the knees, calf muscles, ankles, and the toes. We have scanned through the body mentally from the head to the toes. Be aware of your breathing. Let your breathing be slow, steady, and deep. Be aware of each and every breath that you take in and throw out. With every breath that you take in, feel that your whole body is flooded with light and energy. Internally, your entire body is filled with white light and energy. And as you exhale, let go of any stress or any strain, any pain in any part of the body. As we say inhale, inhale slow, steady and deep. And as we say relax, exhale slow, steady and complete. Exhale the air. Inhale. Inhale. Continue breathing deeply. In the space between the two eyebrows, where we apply the tilak or the bindi, or in your heart, visualize a circle of white light circle of bright white light. It is the focal point of concentration. Invoke the auspicious form of Lord Shiva, sitting amidst the mountain ranges of Kailash. The most beautiful snow-peaked mountains. When Shivji sits in meditation, he has long black matted hair, symbolizing austerity. There is Gangaji on the forehead or on the head. Symbolizing knowledge and service. There is a crescent moon, which is mastery over the waxing and the waning of the mind. His hair are tied up by the Rudraksha-malas. There is an auspicious third eye on the forehead, the eye of intuition. His two eyes are partially closed. He is neither asleep nor lost in the world. There is a gentle smile reflecting his inner bliss on the face. His neck is blue in color, symbol of compassion. He took the poison for the world and held it in his neck. There is a black serpent symbolizing timelessness. There are Rudraksha malas on his chest. He is sitting in the lotus posture, Padmasana, with his eyes in meditation. There is an elephant skin around his waist, symbolizing mastery over lust. And he sits on a tiger skin, mastery over rajas or agitations. There is a Trishul besides him with a damaru. Nandi the bull is in front of him, ever ready to serve him. Feel that you are in front of Lord Shiva with folded hands. Lord Shiva is the Lord, the symbol of the Supreme Truth, the reality, manifested in this form as Lord Shiva. So we are invoking that infinity within us, that divinity within us, purity within us, positivity within us. Let us chant his name, the mantra. We start with a low pitch and low volume and increase it slowly. And after we reach the peak, we again slow down. So please repeat in the same speed and pitch as you hear. And with every name, you can turn one bead. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah continue mentally. For some flowers at the feet of Lord Shiva. We seek the grace of the Lord. May we master our mind and take charge of our life. May our mind always have positive, auspicious thoughts. May our emotions inspire us positively, and may our actions bring us fulfillment through service of people around us. So offer some flowers at the feet of Lord Shiva. Feel that the grace and blessings of the Lord are with you. Be aware of your breathing. Be aware of your body. And be aware of the happenings around you. We pray for the well-being of everyone. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। Rub your palms, place them on the face, and gently open your eyes. Take a small break for 10 minutes and then we